up there, guys? You guys know I like to fly out here. This is River Hills Park. It's just such a beautiful area. I get this question quite often. People always want to say, well, you know, the Parrot versus the Spark, is the Parrot still good? And I always make these videos saying, you know, the Parrot is such an amazing piece of technology, even 4 years later. So if you wanted to compare the Spark versus the Parrot, I can tell you right now, they're pretty evenly matched, honestly. They really are, if you set them up correctly. So this is way more cost-effective version of something like the Spark, just because this is so easy to build. So this is the Parrot flypad. We've talked about this many times. I bought this refurbished for $25. This is a $5 power bank to power my Wi-Fi repeater, which essentially I have connected to the Wi-Fi on the Parrot, allowing me to send the Parrot on much further flights than having to purchase the Sky controller. So $10 power bank, $5, $25 for the flypad, and then all I really had to do was get an upgrade battery for this to get some decent flight times, like 13-minute flight times. This is a $20 battery. I paid $99 refurbished for the Parrot Bebop. It shoots with a 14 megapixel camera. By the way, this is fully autonomous. You can send this on missions if you want to. If you purchase AR Pro 3, you can send this on very, very, very elaborate missions. That actually is very good if you do it through AR Pro 3. It's $9.99, $10 for the AR Pro 3 app. This does have optical flow, it has sonar sensor capability, GPS, it has everything you could possibly need, just without the sensors like obstacle avoidance and stuff like that. But if you think about what I really spent on building this package, it is minuscule compared to what the Spark offers you when it comes to, in terms of portability and everything. I would say this is fairly portable. As well as price. I didn't pay over $200 for all this stuff to make this do what it does, shoot in 1080, the same as the Spark, all the fun stuff. The other thing you don't have to deal with is having a gimbal. No gimbal failure. This has electronic image stabilization for adjusting and panning the camera around, which is, once again, the best I've ever seen on a drone before. So, next to the Skydio R1 now, which I believe does not have a gimbal, it actually runs on EIS as well, I think. Don't quote me on that. Pretty sure, though. Do I think it's comparable to the Spark? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even think it's a question in my mind. You may not get that super stable GPS lock that you get with the Spark, and obviously the sensors are a bit older, so they're not going to quite perform the same way. But if you think about, I think I spent $160 on building this package to get that kind of drone footage. It's not really a thought process. Think about what you spend for toys on the market today. If you can purchase this for the same price you would buy some of your decent toys for, this is still the best deal out there. And I'm only flying this in slow rates right now. You can actually put this in sport mode and fly much faster with this if you wanted to. I just like taking nice smooth footage with it. In sport mode, you'll see a little bit more of the ankiness with the EIS. But when you just fly in standard modes with the flypad, it's actually a very nice flight. It takes extremely good footage. So, comparable? I'd say so, you know. I get that question actually quite a lot on my Parrot videos, so I figured I would just make this today and try to do a simple comparison. I believe you are getting 14 or 15-minute flight time, so you're only losing 2 minutes by running this setup against the Spark, but I would have to say it's still pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and put the purchase links for all this stuff down below, and if you guys are interested, you know where to find the links. Description of the video. Drone worship, and I'm out. Toodaloo.